exciting, isn't it, to be at the Soane Museum today, John Soane Museum, looking at these incredible 18th century prints by Hogarth.
It's an absolute thrill. I was fascinated to find, looking at this is the second print in the sequence, The Rake's Progress, and the rake in the room with him is a composer sitting at a keyboard with his back to us.
And we think it might be Handel.
There was a great deal of suspicion about opera. Addison, the journalist and poet, said that it was ridiculous for the English to sit in a room and listen to foreigners singing to them in a language that none of them understood, namely Italian.
This is a list of all the expenses this poor rake, terribly extravagant life.
Yes.
He was giving gifts.
Yes, it says that this is a list of the presents given to Signor Farinelli. Farinelli was the greatest singer of his age, he was the greatest castrato. There was a general suspicion of foreign things, and one of the things in this picture you can see is that the dancing master, who stands in the middle with a little instrument, it's called a pochette, or a kit, or a Tanzmeister Geiger, or a dancing master's fiddle, and he's dressed in the French style. He's also cutting a little caper with his feet in a dancing ballet position. His coat is ludicrously tight. I think he's definitely a caricature of a Frenchman. And again, the English behind him are pointing at him and showing off just what a waste of time and money he is. This is a lovely picture of a clash of cultures. Leaning out of his window and with his hands pressed to his ears and his violin bow clenched in one fist is a foreign musician who's been driven to distraction by the street noises of London. Everybody in this picture is making a terrible row. Handel, who had a house in Brook Street, used to get complaints from his neighbours because he was too noisy and his singers made a racket when they were playing.